I may look like a crackhead right now, but trust and believe it is for a reason. I just had to tell you guys to make this video real quick because I feel like it's really important. So I first want to start off by saying good morning. I woke up this morning and I was like, I need to record this ASAP. Jesus, I didn't take off my mascara I was wearing last night. You ever feel like your face has to wake up after you wake up? Like these lines and stuff that you develop to cause people to be like, oh, you look tired? They need time to wake up after you wake up. Sometimes your face just never wakes up. Little side swoop has been working for me though. It's actually long enough to where it's like evident that it's a side swoop, not just a part. I'm excited because my 1 year mark is coming up in a couple of months, literally like 2 months, like 1.5 to 2 months. So I'll be so excited to share that with you guys. The pictures, like the before and the after. I was looking at some pictures yesterday and I was creating like collages of like 3 months compared to like 8 months and like 1 month compared to like 3 months and stuff like that. And I was just like, wow, this is a huge difference. Like looking at the pictures, and it's pretty cool because I was like wearing the same outfits in like some of those pictures, so you can really see it was like a, you know, body before picture and body after picture, but for your hair. But hey guys, if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Celia, nice to meet you. If you're not, hey friends and family, hey subscribers, hey everyone, brothers and sisters, sister like brothers. I'm this close to getting 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for everybody who's been on the road with me to 1,000 subscribers. Yay. But I think it's so cool because like I'm this close to getting 1,000 subscribers, and at the same time I'm like this close to like my 1 year Locanniversary. Like it's just hand in hand. So in the next couple of months, I'm just gonna be having like a huge grand celebration. Like, okay, but what this video is about is, okay, I just recently got my hair retied. There was like a small little dilemma where I wasn't able to get it retied when I had my hair scheduled to get it retied because a meeting with my boss ended up running into the time that I needed to travel to get to my loctician to get my hair done, but then she had another client afterwards, so I had to end up rescheduling. But I didn't have to wait that long. It was just a week and that's it. So but this appointment that I just went to was a little different. And a little different meaning I was a little shooketh different. Like I was just a bit shaky. So she didn't end up retightening my hair. My original loctician, she had one of her co-workers retie my hair. Thankfully, I appreciate it. But as her co-worker was retying my hair, she was looking at my hair and she was just like, did you do something different? And I was just like, no. I wash my hair every 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know if that's like, she was like, no, you're supposed to do that. And then I was just like, I mean, I can't really. But as the time went by and she kept retying my hair, the lady that was retying my hair, I had 4 hours to think on what I did different. And out of the 4 hours, I don't know why I didn't think of this the first second that she asked me, what did I do different? I'm in my mind thinking, do-do-do-do-do-do. And I'm just like, Mexico. I went to Mexico in September. Nobody really knows that I went to Mexico because, you know, you're not really supposed to tell people when you're traveling and stuff like that. But I went to Mexico in September and, you know, I did things that were right and I did things that were wrong. And then my mind was just thinking about certain things. I was just like, this is probably okay because, you know, da-da-da. But it was just like, now I know it's not okay. I'm not going to lie. I always knew that it wasn't okay. But, you know, I was in Mexico and I was trying to look cute. You know, I like my sister locks. I like the way they were looking. I wanted to wear my sister locks out in Mexico and be cute in the water. Being cute when my locks are still immature. Now, granted, I didn't, you know, I wasn't like being disrespectful with it, like being all in the water every day multiple times a day. There was only like 2 days out of 5 days that I really got into the water. And it's not like I just got in the water and just let it be. I thought about it. I didn't get my hair wet until the second day of the trip. And the second day of the trip is when we did some water activities. So we did jet skiing, and the jet skiing was like paired with snorkeling. But the thing is that when we did the snorkeling compared to the jet skiing, when you I don't know if whoever has been on a jet ski before, they know this. When you're on a jet ski, depending on how fast you go, I was going ridiculously fast. It like pushes a lot of air in your face to the point where you're getting blow dried while you're on the jet ski. So technically I was thinking, I got my hair a little wet while scuba diving. Well, it wasn't scuba diving, it was snorkeling, but I wasn't really like underneath the water. I just dipped my head in like consistently just to see the fish, because he was just showing us the fish under the water and throwing fish food in there. So I didn't submerge my head into the water. I was literally just dipping it in the water just to look at the fish with the scuba diving goggles. But my hair was damn near dry after the after this jet ski ride all the way back to the resort, which was like 30 minutes. And I was like high speed for 30 minutes and my hair looked like it was pretty much dry. I was kind of like amazed because before when I got into the pool, when I first got into the pool when summer started, and I didn't braid and band, my hair shrunk like significantly. I told you guys about that time where I got really scared and I was just like kind of freaking out because it shrunk so much. It was like just my regular hair, loose natural, 4C shrinkage all the way down to the scalp. This time was different when I got my hair wet, and that's how I noticed that my hair has been locking, because my hair didn't shrink as much. It shrunk a little bit, but not significantly like how it was before. So I can tell that my hair was maturing. On top of that, I was just like, this is salt water, so it's gonna make my hair lock more. Which that's true in some regards, but at the same time, there's things that you have to look out for when you get your hair wet, when it's not all the way mature, which is what this video is about also. So when I went to the loctician, back to the loctician, I ended up telling her that I went to Mexico, and she was just like, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You see these babies right here? The ends, they didn't look like that when I first saw her. I fixed it because of what she told me to do. But she was looking at my ends and I had a whole bunch of bunching, apparently, which, was evident to me, but I don't know what to look for sometimes, but bunching was like generalized throughout my entire head. And she was just like, these next couple of times when you're washing your hair, you need to braid and band really tight. I was like, okay. Well, can you show me so I make sure, this is exactly how it's supposed to be? So she showed me, and I'll be showing you guys, how to do it in my wash video that I will be posting eventually, but I don't know exactly when. I'm trying to wait till I get all the products that I need to do this wash video. But she was like, this is gonna help fix your bunching that you have. I still have a little bit that I didn't get to, but other than, braiding and banding really tight at this last wash routine that I did, I've been taking like the strands over here and kind of like wrapping it around and twisting it to kind of thin it out so it's not as like bunchy, because I had a lot of bunching, and when I was looking at it, I started looking up bunching on like YouTube and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, that looks like my hair but 4C. But yeah, when I went to Mexico, I did not braid and band my hair, and it ended up biting me in the butt, And then she was just like, aren't you like at your 1 year? I was like, no, I'm not at my 1 year. I have like a month and a half to go. But like, geez, like we don't want to take steps backwards when we're approaching the finish line, But yeah, that second day in Mexico, that's pretty much what I did. And my hair looked fine. Like, I'm going to be posting videos throughout this video showing like the process and everything. My hair looked fine. Like, I was just focusing on having a good time while still managing my hair at the same time and still trying to be cute, because banding and braiding on short hair, somebody pointed this out on my last hair video about like the differences between short hair and long hair. She was like, banding and braiding is easier on longer hair, which is true, because short hair, your hair is thicker, and longer hair, for some reason, it's easier to braid longer hair and for it to stay intact compared to short hair. You have hair flying everywhere and you can't grasp all of it into one place. So I was just like, I'm not about to look. If you guys seen pictures of me, like how my hair looks braiding and banded, that is not cute, especially on vacation. Like, I already did the review on that swim cap, so I couldn't even wear that swim cap because it was like digging. I'm never gonna wear that swim cap again. It's a great idea. It kept my hair dry, but as far as comfort, but you know, granted, I do need to try a bigger size, and I just didn't want to pay $50 to possibly go through the same experience again, if you know what I mean. But that second day of the trip was fine. You know, after I was done with the jet ski activities, we went back to the room. I took a shower. I didn't use soap to wash my hair. I just rinsed my hair with water. And then, but when I rinsed my hair, I didn't braid and band. I rinsed it really quick because it was already technically wet. And then I blow dried it. And I blow dried it till it was all the way dry. Now, the only other time where I got my hair wet was one of the second to last days before I left for going back to America. And that day, we did like the cenotes. So it's kind of like the sea caves, and we did ATV driving and zip lining that day. It's spooky season. Spooky, spooky, spook. I love October. October is like my favorite month of the year, but it's also spooky season because Spooky got adopted. He came into the shelter Halloween night, so this is his month. That's why he got his name, Spooky. But yeah, back to the vacation on the cenotes. So the cenotes, we basically jumped into the water, the caves and stuff like that. So after I jumped in like maybe 2 times, and that's it. It was like a dip, and that's it. And I wasn't in the water or anything like that. I had a life jacket on, so it was literally a dip, and that's it. Now, that visit did make my hair shrink a little more than it shrunk that second day of the vacation. So I was just like, it still looks good. It didn't look like the other time when I got my hair like shrunk. But since that was the second to the last day of me leaving and I knew I was not gonna wet my hair again, I went ahead and braided and banded, and I washed my hair fully and thoroughly, and I blow dried it again. And I was just like, I'm not getting my hair wet until I wash it again, which was until after I got my hair retightened, which was like maybe a month later. So I waited 4 weeks instead of 3 weeks to wash my hair. But that's because, you know, I like washing my hair after my reties because my hair is a little sore. You're gonna hear me say this every time it comes to like washing my hair. I'm going along, you know, continuing with my life, going to these events and stuff like that. And then I noticed that, you know, before, when people saw my sister locks, they were like, oh, you got sister locks, yay, da, da, da. You know, what usually happens when you see somebody who has sister locks, like you just have this like instant, you guys know what I'm talking about. Now, like sometimes when I run into people who have sister locks, they look at my hair and they're like, are those sister locks? And I'm just like, yeah, those are sister locks. And then I'm just like, but I understand why people are asking now, because, you know, sister locks, you know, it's about the grid pattern. It's about, you know, the locking process, but it's also about the look. And my hair, you can tell from the scalp, like right here to here, this looks like sister locks, but this don't look like sister locks right here. It didn't look like it before I fixed it a bit. It was bunching and it was really thick. My hair looked like a little afro. So people were kind of questioning like, oh, what's going on? And I was just like, I didn't really notice it because I see it every day and I know my hair changes like by the day, by the week sometimes. So I was just like, this is the type of day that I have today. So, but my loctician, she was just like, no, you have bunching. So you had to braid and band really tight. And I'm happy because I think that for sure, that was the last time I'm going to be submerged in water for even a split second, like going on vacation and stuff like that for at least the next 6 months until when I go on vacation again. So I'm going to be giving my hair at least a 6-month break from doing stuff like that. Hopefully by the time I do stuff like that, like next summer and stuff like that, it's going to be really in a better state. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys, you know, a quick little update about that, you know, sharing this information with you guys, because like, you know, when it was happening, I didn't really realize what was happening. So maybe this video will probably help somebody if they like realize anything like that going on with their hair, and if it looks weird or something like that, you know, hopefully this helps you. It's called bunching. It happens, but there's a way to fix it. Just braid and band your hair really tight, and you dry it really good, and you do that for the next couple of washes. And then also, you know what I was telling you guys, I took some hair and I kind of like twisted it a bit like that to kind of get it to thin out instead of being all bunchy. But you guys, I'm so excited because my 1 year Locanniversary is coming, and I can't wait to post that video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this video did help somebody out. I'm gonna post some pictures from my vacation at the end of the video, so thanks for watching.
Thinking of you, thinking of you.